Alright, there we go. I have no idea how much time I'm going to have, but it should be a little bit. And we will just see. We will just see if I'm able to get a level in or not. I've been wanting to for the last couple days. I've just been so tired. Once it gets to late at night, I just do not have the energy to sit down and try to play a level. I do not remember where exactly we were. Okay, the bathysphere is ready, so we can go do the Sunless Trench. I want to... What all levels have I played on this file? Okay, the Lady in White... Hey, Anthony. The Lady in White is a cool level that I've... If this is the one that I'm thinking of, I've played this one twice, and then the one that it leads into I've played once. I'm not certain. What do I need to do for the puzzle book? I need to do the glowing catacombs. Okay. So, what are my goals here? I really want to get some new characters, and I want to try playing some different characters with Kelp. I just need gold on Banner. Could Banner just retire right now? Probably not. This would sell for 7. No, I don't have enough to retire right now. Okay, so let's try to loot some on Banner so that we can get a retirement. Oh, Snowflake just needs to pick up some wood. Okay, cool. 2 wood, and then those 2 quests will unlock enhancements for me. No, this is the garden, not enhancements. That's right, that's right. I wanted to make a character to unlock enhancements. $15 inspiration would be the easiest way to get them. What do I have available? Trap makes sense with Snowflake. Geminade, I've already played on this file. Deathwalker, I've already played. Drifter, not necessarily the best with Kelp, but it's not bad. And I really want to play a Bone Shaper that gets up to level 8. Because I've still never summoned the Bone Ball in digital. I really want enhancements. What is the next level in the Lurker quest? Or the... Oh, do I have to wait 4 weeks? Okay. I have to wait 4 weeks for Artificer Recovered. Because that level might have Claw Crushers. I'm going to go ahead and make a Drifter, I think. And no, Trap makes sense with Snowflake. And we're going to make this one kill 222. Theoretically. Is it just not here? One more try. Interesting. Okay. I guess we can go kill 15 rune machines. That also gives the garden, though, which I already have. Okay. Well, I guess we'll take the Aether Outpost quest line. 60 starting gold. No Boots of Speed on Trap is kind of upsetting. Let's see, what do I want? Do I just want Circlet of Eyes? It seems like that's probably best. And yeah, we'll start at level 2. Did I take Path of Pain on my last one? I don't know. I generally really like Unavoidable Outcome, but we'll go Path of Pain. 3 perks, so I can start with a trap, I can step on traps, and whenever I long rest, make a trap. That seems like a good way to go. And then Sunless Trench, I think, is what I want here. It's a new level, and I can go for a lot of masteries and perks and all of that stuff here.
The waves, you hear the repeating brass ring.
Oh, I could have gone underwater because I have a lurker. Okay, 5 or more cards at the end, easy. 2 enemies in the same round, I don't think so. Lose a card to negate 2 or less damage from an attack, theoretically. End no more than 3 hexes in the hex in which you started, no more than 3 turns. Never exit a room with gold tokens, perfect. Okay, I need... oh, Death Spiral is my new card. I like the idea of this. And so I need to be setting dark every single turn. And I only want to attack with advantage. Oh. Do I have... I don't have a spyglass. Alright, we're going to grab Skull Collection. And I'm going to grab Hollow Aura. And we're just going to go for a really dumb, cheesy start, but it should work. And I want Haunting Brutality. Drop Succumb to Fear. So in this level, you just need to collect chests. Which we can do very quickly. Should be able to do very quickly. Let's get these trap cards. I want Spring Loaded to step on traps and get bonus movement. And that will work really well with Path of Pain, because I can set that, make a trap, and then step on it. And then other than that, I want Invisibility. And that should be good. That should be all that I need. Oh, too many cards. Whenever a character rests, they get cursed. Perfect.
Somehow you've managed to avoid thinking about this. What it will be like to dive deep underwater inside a giant metal ball, hurled overboard in an iron prison into the frozen depths where no one has ever ventured before. But now that you're here, crammed into the bathysphere with the lid screwed down tight, the reality of what you're about to do has become uncomfortably clear. You're going to sink intentionally down into the biting sea, locked inside an orb powered by a small glowing rock, all to find a shard of coral about the size of a quattrel's hand. It seems a bit rash. But the time for thinking is over.
I really like the way they've done these custom
gives 2 quick knocks against the
screens for each loading
in turn,
for each level.
By a loud thunk as the docking mechanism is disengaged, and you are released from the ship, dropped unceremoniously into the water.
Like, I wonder how long it takes them to make this backsplash.
To see but the fading light from the surface and the darkness rising to consume it. The metal balls ping loudly as they contract in the frigid abyss. The propellers whir behind you. Slowly your eyes adjust to the dim orange glow being put off by the forest crystal. The shard compels you onward. Several minutes pass before you see anything at all, and then suddenly the ocean floor appears below you, with a great scar gashed into it. The trench opens up like the very jaws of the ocean. The shard is insistent. This is where you must go.
Like, I wonder if they have an artist that can just crank this out in, like, 20 minutes? Or is it AI?
One would think that a place hidden at such a depth would be empty of life, that this would be a quiet, albeit ominous, journey. But no. Flickers of scale move in the trench. You peer into the shadow, squinting, and there a giant eye opens. Claws flash in your outboard light. and a dozen wriggling bodies stir beneath you. Pale ivory fangs, transparent scale, long wriggling limbs. This cavern is teeming. Time to move.
But yeah, the voice acting that they got from the app is really good. Wow, there's still more?
The propellers launching you down the canyon. Rocky
I really like having the illustration with the voice acting.
Turn, barely avoiding stony ledges as you shoot by. But the canyon forks ahead. You must choose between several routes, and the shard is giving you no clear direction. The creatures of the trench aren't far behind you. You'll just have to pick a path and move.
Very atmospheric. I mean, it feels like we're journeying at the bottom of the sea. So Sunless Trench, very, very, very easy level. I guess it's a little bit hard if you're trying to kill everything. I don't know. I've never done it because you just need to loot 5 chests and that's it. So we're just going to loot 5 chests and that'll be it. Maybe someday I'll go through and I'll like actually try to play the level. But right now, my highest priority is getting a bunch of perks onto Kelp. And the easiest way to do that is to beat the level really quickly. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. Oh, I don't want to rush through the level. Maybe we'll beat the level and then we'll come right back and play it again. Dude, it looks so amazing. Look at those doors. And the water swirling about. Oh, man. That's awesome. That is really cool. Okay, I need to perform all of my attacks with advantage and infuse dark every round. I can... Oh, dang it. Whoops. I wanted to strengthen with my top, but I can strengthen with the bottom here on Cold Snap. That's fine. I also would be, like, working towards Guardian of the Snow if Kelp is the first one to take damage, maybe? Zoom in on the faces. Oh! You're right! That's so cool! But yeah, the Lurkers don't need one. Everybody's wearing a little water mask, a breathing mask. That's so cool. No, I didn't finish the Fish King. The last level I did, and it was the one where you have to decide if you're on his team or not on his team, and I have to wait a couple weeks to get the next level. And then there are either 2 or 3 levels left, I think, depending on if you side with him or try to kill him. That's so cool that we're wearing scuba gear. Oh, they did such a good job. It's a shame that this level is kind of just like just go and beat it. Okay, so I can strengthen Kelp, and Kelp can attack and set dark with Hollow Aura. And after that, I just need to be able to get into these rooms and move a lot. So with the dark that I set, next round I'll be able to go invisible with Skewer the Flesh. That seems like the play. I could go Lacerating Stabs. I could move and set dark with Soul Hunger and Lacerating Stabs a Deep Terror and just try to kill it. I'm strengthened. It doesn't look like I would ever have enough damage, though. I don't think that would ever work. I could be granted an attack from Snowflake. I could be strengthened, move Kelp, attack with the strengthen, and Biting Frost. I think I like this. I like this. Just kill one of these Deep Terrors. That way they won't be annoying for me. Because they could, they could immobilize. Although, if they're immobilizing, that means they're attacking Kelp, which wouldn't be an issue because Kelp can teleport. On trap, I will just activate the spring loaded so that I can move on to traps, and then I will have move and jump. And I got the perk to start with. Yeah, I get to make a 2 damage trap right here, so I can just immediately step on that trap. And I think just move deep into the room. Did I drop caltrops? I dropped my move 5. That was dumb. Maybe in that case, I'm going to move 4 jump 1, 2, 3, 4 to get into this door and move 1 go invisible. And then from invisibility, then the next turn I'll activate spring loaded. I like that. I like that. And then that means that I just need... Well, I just need these 2 characters to go this way, but that shouldn't be an issue at all, right? So... I can even, like, Javelin to pull 1 Deep Terror through... through this 8 damage trap, and I could just attack it with advantage. 8 damage trap, I need to deal 5 to kill it. I attack it for 4, and then a +1 plus the trap actually just straight up kills. Okay, I like everything happening here. The only other thing is that I could go for these, but I'm just trying to retire this Banner Spear, I think. Yeah, I think this works. Place my trap, it'll slow things down. Really fast oozes. Not normally something you have to focus or worry about. Wow, they're fast and moving a lot. Is this monster level 6? Okay, only 13 health on oozes. I have to go slower than Snowflake. But that's fine. So Snowflake is going to strengthen Kelp and then tell Kelp to move. And Kelp will attack here. Might as well use these, I think. Oh, crit. Does that kill? Hilarious. Okay. Good enough. Attack here for 4. Give it a spyglass. Ooh, beautiful dodge of the curse. And then pulling him into the trap will kill him. I want to stay away from this ooze. Because if it focuses Kelp, then I still have the Snowflake Mastery. What are the Trap Masteries? Okay, no, neither of those are possible. Okay, so we just need to get this treasure chest, this treasure chest. So Trap has the hardest job here, but I think it'll be fine. That is a lot of oozes. So far, all of our attacks have been done at advantage, so we just need to set dark. Man, part of me wants to try to kill this guy. Well, I would never kill him, but I would be able to get 3 strengthened attacks. It doesn't really seem worth it. I just come here, I set the dark. I'll take some damage. We get night demons, but that's fine. I just need to stay above 2 health so that I can pick to lose a different card. 7 damage is fine. I might as well push this guy away, right? Like, when else am I going to get a use of this? Wait, why did he hit Banner? 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, is this multi-target? No. Why did he shoot Banner and not Kelp? Oh, I'm an idiot, because Kelp is slower. I know how the game works. I use my boots. Alright, Snowflake, doesn't really matter what happens to you. Now, I guess I want to grant another positive condition this next turn. Is this the immobilize card? No. It's an impair card, though. I'm going to go ahead and lose a card to damage. I actually don't need Death Spiral. Okay. So now Kelp, we have set Dark every turn, and we've done all our attacks with advantage, so we're not going to attack again. But I will just go as fast as I can, and I will teleport and set Dark. So I can go here or here. A little bit extra on the move would be nice. But from here, if I have Skull Collection plus Tumultuous Panic, and I set Birds in a Tempest, Kelp should be able to go from here to here in a single turn. So Trap is thinking about the same thing. Spring Loaded. Do I need that right now? Man, I just don't have good move cards. Okay, so if I do Flurry of Nails, I have move 3 jump, I could get onto this difficult terrain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a move 5 to get to this chest. I do have Honeypot Top, which is a loot action. I need move 4 to get to this one. So I could short rest to play Boar Catcher Honeypot, but no. Okay. Trap needs a little something here. So we're going to go ahead and play Birds in a Tempest this turn, I think. Which means that I could play Tumultuous Panic to reach this chest immediately. Oh, I need to set Dark. So we're going to go Skull Collection. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What if I do Haunting Brutality? Yeah, I just go as fast as I can and I play Haunting Brutality and I teleport here. I think that works. Then I need Birds in a Tempest, and I just want to play Not a Loss so that I can short rest and get Birds in a Tempest back. And I want to give a positive condition to whoever's going to suffer damage first. So I can go down at 8 if these Night Demons are super fast, and I can give Kelp Regenerate. Wait, what? Ensure the first ally to suffer damage each round has at least one condition you applied. The first person to suffer damage was Kelp taking Retaliate, and it had Strengthen that I gave it. Okay, well, I don't need to worry about that now if it's going to cheat me out of my mastery. In that case, I can grant movement to Trap. So I could Birds in a Tempest plus Crosswinds, and I could move Trap 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Trap's top... Yeah, Trap's top can be Honeypot. And bottom will be Flurry of Nails. So I'll loot this, and I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with jump. And then I just need to move 3, and I've got it. Okay. Perfect. That is perfect. Yeah, I can't get any masteries over here anymore. And I was never going to get any of Traps. Okay. Well, then in that case, maybe I'll just run towards... I'll just run towards this chest with Banner. I was planning to get it with Snowflake, but it probably doesn't matter. Nice. Kelp ties them, which is beautiful. What's the movement on these Night Demons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, so one of them reaches me. But that's okay. I just skipped this attack, and now all of my attacks were done at advantage, and I set Dark this turn. Oh. Nice, they're gonna go after Banner. Love that for me. Then Banner... Oh. Well, I definitely wanted to go after Snowflake. But that's okay. run in here. We're going to get more of these guys, but I do get to immobilize this one. Oh, crit curse is a sad thing to see. Move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So only this guy's going to reach me. We'll save the shield too. Do I need to lose a card to negate 2 damage or less? No, I need to have 5 or more cards left at the end. Okay, then I will take 1 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, extra movement would have been really nice. Alright, Birds in a Tempest. And now we grant movement to Trap. Oh, man. Since I killed these guys, there was loot in this room. Oh, I wanted to pick up loot with Banner. Alright, well, I screwed that up. Is this the immobilized card? No, it's not. +2, we will just lose a card. That's no problem. Trap, we will loot. And that is 2 of 5 treasure chests. Move 5 jump because of the Birds in a Tempest. The oozes split. And now I have a 6 speed. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. Snowflake just barely doesn't make it over there. I should have moved to here last turn. But that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to go super fast and Birds in a Tempest. But I do have my boots and I'm not impaired. Yes, I do have my boots and I'm not impaired. So I can go at 1. And then Banner gets to go at 6. And just needs to have cards in hand. What does everybody else need? Kelp needs to lose a card to negate 2 or less damage. I think I could have done that on the last turn. Dang. Kelp needs to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Skull Collection, Tumultuous Panic gets me there. And then here I just need to move like 3. And I already failed Miser. We'll get Rambler because we win on this turn. So I just need to get hit lightly to get Kelps. Which is possible if I go at 66. This is faster than their Immobilized card, which is 75, but it's slower than a couple of their attacks, and so they could... Oh, they would have to draw a -2. Dang, yeah, this is what he played last turn. I should have lost a card. I would have had it. Oh, the red X on the turn-based master means you haven't completed it for the turn so far. Huh. I mean, it's possible. Because, yeah, I hadn't done it for the turn, but... Alright, Birds in a Tempest, and we'll just stun these guys, because why not? I like a 4-target stun. Rolling Heal, I don't think can target anybody. Oh, right here. Yeah, at this point, it's definitely failed. But I hadn't failed it on the last turn. And it was showing the X. It's fine. I did get one of the cards where it'll be possible for Kelp to take damage, so we'll see if that happens. Poor Snowflake is going to get destroyed. Hopefully I don't go down to less than 5 cards. Surely not. Yeah. Alright, -2. Exactly the -2. I'm pretty sure you drew it last turn. Didn't get there. That's alright. We have move 6 jump. And move 4 jump. I didn't set dark. No. I just didn't even think about it. I was supposed to activate Skull Collection. I guess I could take one more turn, couldn't I? There's not really any downside to taking one more turn, so let's just activate Skull Collection right now. And I'll set dark. And then I'll just go ahead and teleport 4. And teleport 2. And then next turn I make it there. I don't think it's possible for that guy to deal 2 or less damage in an attack, though. Part of me really wants to just come back and play this level again and just try to kill everything in it. Okay, I need to not super die here on Banner so that she doesn't have to lose cards. Kelp, I need to set dark. But that's fine. I just go fast to go invisible, get the chest, pay a trophy to set dark. I have 2 trophies left, so I can afford to pay both of those, and then I can never lose the scenario. And here I just need to move. And here I can just go invisible. So this is where it's sketchy. Nice. So I will just step on this trap, and then none of them attack me, because it's their standstill double attack card. Eat the dark and pay a trophy. And I'm invisible. I guess I didn't need to go invisible. They're straight line attacking. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Okay, good. I infused my dark. I didn't realize I was clicking on that when I did, but it works out just fine. Just need to move here. And that'll do it. I don't think they're going to get off a single attack. Oh no, the oozes aren't splitting. So they'll push Snowflake. Is this range 2? Yeah. Easy peasy. Have I tried playing with camera focus disabled for the new option? No, I haven't. What? Is that the action combat non-player camera movement? Okay, try disabling them. Yeah, I don't understand why you would ever want the camera to rotate just because action is happening. And yeah, so does this mean that like when you were playing Deathwalker and you had shadows like all the way across the board and you're trying to like move all of the shadows or like attack with all of the shadows, after each one it would like move the camera back to Deathwalker. So does that disable that? Okay, good. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Got these 2 masteries and these 2 battle goals at least. Sad that I failed Miser, but that's all right. We also get 2 perk points as a reward for beating the level. So Kelp is going to have a ton of battle goals. Yeah, I'll try it on the Deathwalker someday. But yeah, it sounds really nice to not have the camera to just run back because the monsters are moving.
Your intuition needs some fine-tuning. After running into a number of dead ends, you've only now managed to pick the right path to your treasure. The shard lies on a small stone ledge, buried underneath a thick layer of rubble. The bathysphere arms aren't the best for excavation work, but you manage to pull the piece free and get it into the hold before the inhabitants of this place overwhelm you. With that done, you turn skyward and launch yourselves back out of the void. You drop the throttle once you're clear of the trench, rising at a slower pace to avoid something Pinter excitedly referred to as explosive decompression.
Isn't that like the name of the next level?
Blooms gradually. It's a peaceful contrast to the blackness below. And when you finally break into open air, the dim sunlight radiates through the cabin, melting away everything else.
Explosive descent.
You engage the leather flotation bladders and take a long, well-earned breath.
Okay, so that level is done. Each hero in the party gains perk marks. We got a coral shard, a new boat event. Oh, this new boat event is like really, really rough. It's a really, really hard attack.
You answer a knock at your door to find the Quattral mail. You cart the materials to an empty plot
Wait,
of
what?
land and start construction immediately. The builders and townsfolk passing by are somewhat confused.
Wait, we can build a library without...
A house for books? The Algox destroyed my house.
I had no idea that there was an event that lets you build the library. That's so cool. I had seen that event before, but I already had a library, so I picked the other option. I did not know that that was a thing. I'm so happy because I really wanted a library. I wish I could double build it. Okay, cool. That works out really, really well. Alchemist is max level. Okay, so we got a lot of things here. Did I get 3 perks? Yes, I did. I did get 3 perks to spend here with Kelp. So that gives us a very, very tough decision to make. I could add in both of the invisibilities, and I could add in another set of gain 2 +1s. I could remove 2 zeros, which I really, really like, because thinning out this deck as much as possible is really good so that you draw the stun and the disarm more frequently, and it helps draw the 0 invisibles. Or I could get this while you're invisible, all your attacks have advantage. That's partly why the personal quests have rules for rewards if you run out of buildings. Makes sense. Makes sense. It also makes a lot of sense that I'm surprised there aren't more events that let you build buildings like that. Trophies seem easy to rack up. You skip them. Yeah, it's nice to have a couple, like just because of Grim trophies, right? Because you spend all of your trophies and you deal 5 attacks, or like up to 5 attacks. And so if you can spend all of them, get 5 attacks, if you're hitting a poisoned target, you can actually deal significant damage to it. And then if you get a couple trophies back, then you still have something, like you can use one your next turn. So like, I really like having a couple of these, but getting 6 seems like way too many. Yeah, the level looked so good. So good. Yeah, so like for the next level, I really want to see the way Beneath Sea and Stone looks. I don't know if it... But it's weird because like we have 2 choices. It's Beneath Sea and Stone or Explosive Descent. Beneath Sea and Stone is a really cool level, but then it links into a really lame boss fight. Explosive Descent I don't think is that cool of a level, but the boss fight with it is way better. And we're only going to get to do one of the 2 paths. So I don't know which one of those to do. I really, really, really want to see how Beneath Sea and Stone looks and plays. I guess I could make a save. We could play 2 of them, and then I could load the save back and play the other 2. Or we can just go play the other line on a different file. But I have to do all the precursor levels first. So I think I'm leaning towards getting the 2 invisible cards maybe the 2 invisible cards and remove the 2 zeros. That would take 4 zeros out of my deck right now. Well, I guess it's not really taking out zeros, but it's giving me 0 invisibility, which is really, really nice to have. It would also be really nice if I'm adding those invisibilities. It would be nice to be able to have advantage on them. Yeah, explosive descent, it's like you're like going down and you have to spend 1 point of movement in the downward direction each turn or you get muddled. So like it's just kind of it's like survive for 12 rounds. Beneath Sea and Stone is just a really, really cool level where you're like moving the bathysphere with you. And it can be really, really tough. It's just that the boss fight it links into is really lame. Alright, I'm going to take these invisibilities and I'm going to thin the deck. Because now there are just so many things that I really want to draw. And that makes the Fateful Charm, like, really interesting. I don't know if it's better than Advantage, but it's interesting at the very least. Okay, nice. I already have a power potion on here. That's definitely what I want. I would love to get the stuff for a major power potion, and then that makes Grim Trophies an extremely strong card. Oh, the moving in the downward direction thing was removed. That's good, because it was a really weird... like, I remember playing the level and saying, I'm going to spend 1 movement point in the downward direction. Like, it kind of makes sense, though. Like, if you're in something underwater and it's sinking... Yeah, I don't know. It was definitely weird, so I'm not super sad to see it go. I love the rolling +1s. I love the +2 push. Like, just adding a +2 is actually really good. I really like this Tireless Leadership, though. I haven't really been playing banners. I'll just grab rolling +1s. And this banner is going to retire before long. And on Snowflake... Okay, I got all of the heal ally cards. So let's just take out a -1 and put in an immobilize. Overall, I'm very happy. We have the library, so we're going to get Astral, which is really, really nice. No more new levels in the Lurker line yet. We have to wait 2 weeks? 3 weeks, okay. But that gives me time to go do some of the Algox levels, because I've never played the Peace storyline. I haven't played that in digital yet. So let's work towards that, which means Crystal Enclosure. This party's probably fine. It's probably doable. I'm gonna buy my resources and should be good to go. I guess Trap could maybe get an item. What is available? Crude bow. I don't mind adding -1s. Let's get a heavy chain armor. And then, I mean, it's better to have a crude bow than it isn't, right? Adding -1s to Trap really doesn't bother me, because when you're attacking, a lot of the time, like, you're doing huge attacks with Dismantle. And so, all you want is to not miss. And adding extra -1s makes it less likely that you miss. And, like, if you're attacking for 12, a -1 is not that bad. So, on in the Algox line.
The feeling of being watched becomes overwhelming.
When is adding an attack modifier deck card more valuable than removing a negative? Well, it really depends on what you're adding and what you need, right? In general, it's almost always best to remove your negatives first. Like, generally everybody, one of the first 2 or 3 cards I'm taking is always going to be removing bad cards. I don't know if there's really anybody who I do anything else first. Are there any characters where I would say... Wait. Did they change this? Where do I... Okay, character details to see the perks. Yeah, on Blinkblade, it's definitely remove minuses first. I remove minuses before I add these -1 time tokens. I know some people like to take the -1 time tokens early. I think removing the minuses is more important. I don't like taking these -1 time tokens until you're level 5. Because when you're playing 3 cards a turn, you want all of those turns to be fast turns. So then you need these -1 time tokens, but you don't really need them before then. Banner Spear, I take remove first. Yeah, Bone Shaper, I always take this -2 out. So once you've gotten to the point where you have some of your minus cards out, like, it's fine to have 2 or 3 -1s in the deck. Like, if you've taken out 1 -2 and 1 or 2 of your -1s, then I would consider adding in something else before removing your final -1. I guess the only character that I'm really thinking of that I delay taking out cards is Geminate, just because removing the -1 with 0 element to element cards is just not useful. I would rather take out a 0 and add a +1 wound or a +1 poison than taking out a -1 and adding a 0 element to element. It's just not good. And then other than that, it's like characters where you don't attack very much, like Shackles or Trap or Snowflake. It's not necessarily the highest priority. But any character who's doing a lot of attacks, I think Fist you get the disarms, so you definitely take those first. But after you've gotten these 2 0 disarms, you don't necessarily need to do the other ones, because you kind of want defenses more first. Like, you really want this once each scenario, ignore damage you suffer. I like this add 2 health on a long rest. And then I like these rolling shields more than I like taking out a -1 immediately. But for the most part, it's basically always take out negatives before adding more modifiers. What level am I playing? I have to destroy the... Okay, I like the Banner of Strength here, I think. Every time I take Explosive Epicenter, and then I just don't see myself playing it. And I definitely don't see myself playing Explosive Epicenter in this level. I want the Banner of Strength out for sure. That's going to be good. And then Wound is okay. Attack with Pierce is good. Poison is going to be valuable. Barricade is going to be good. Yeah, I think the Banner Spear cards stay the same. Kelp, I know I need to change a lot because I dropped some cards. Grim Trophies, I don't know how good this actually is. Oh, Crippling Terror is insane. I want Mantle of Dread back in, and I can drop Hollow Aura. Although, having an Attack 3 Pierce 2 is not bad. Slipping into Death is really good. I can drop Staring into the Abyss now that I have Death Spiral. Which just means 1 card to drop. So this is level, everything has a ton of shields. So Crippling Terror is going to be extremely valuable. Grim Trophies really isn't, but I can use it to get trophies back. Ink Cloud is, like, interestingly potentially viable. the bottom make all my allies invisible, like as soon as I open the second room. I think I like that idea. Oh, I needed to take out a card, not add one. No wonder I felt good about my deck when I had a ton of extra cards. Death Spiral's bottom is going to be good. All my attacks gain advantage and pierce. One card to drop. I guess it's Haunting Brutality. The Teleport 6 Suffer 2 could be good, but it's not necessarily required. And then on Snowflake, we definitely want Stormwall. Gives me pierce and suffer damage. Very good for this level. I probably want Frigid Growth. More hazards, more better. Enticing Breeze sounds good. Yeah, that's just too many cards, though. Cold Snap, Whipping Gale, Crosswinds, Stormwall. I think we drop Birds in a Tempest. I have a hard time imagining that really being useful. And then I would assume my trap cards, just the base trap cards, are pretty good. I like Improvised Improvement. But maybe I don't need it. I have Path of Pain for wounding traps, and I definitely want Push and Pull since I have a Snowflake. This'll work. Okay. End with 3 health or less. Never kill an elite or a boss. Overkill by 4. Kill 3 or fewer enemies. Collect 3 or more loot tokens in the same turn. Kill an enemy attacked by any of your allies early in the round. Kill an enemy and pick up its loot in the same turn. Never enter a hex occupied by a character or obstacle. Whenever any character performs an attack while not adjacent to an ally, add -1. This is a hard level. I'm not gonna do that. Alright, everybody's gonna be wounded, I think, from my road event. And everybody has to drop a card. Get rid of Banner of Hope. Get rid of Blinding Vortex. Save that for a loss later. Get rid of Electrified Net. Save that for a loss later. And yeah, everybody gets wounded. Oh, and Kelp doesn't have to lose one. Okay, cool. So, oh, we have 2 priests. That is really annoying. 1 priest means that Kelp can just set Death Spiral and then kill it. Because I can stun and it can't heal. But 2 priests, that becomes significantly more difficult. Now, the bottom of Crippling Terror gives Pierce 3 to all allies in range, which actually I don't have very many allies for that to really help. What top attacks do I have? I just have a lot of attack 1s. Okay. I'm going to need to get a Slipping into Death off into someone. This room is actually a lot scarier than I was giving it credit for in my head. This looks really rough. So I need to get some hazards out. So I definitely want a Cold Snap. I'm liking the thought. So I can grant some movement to Snowflake. And then Snowflake could Cold Snap, place 2 hazards under something, and Biting Frost. And then I can back up and I can immobilize this guy. And with where we're positioned, even if he gets his ranged card, I just run down here. And this Elite Algox guaranteed never hurts anybody. And if I go at 16, then that is after That's after his stand still card, and I would get to immobilize him for the next turn. That does mean that I'm doing a very, very lame Banner Spear turn of just moving Snowflake, but maybe it's fine. Here, I think it's just set Death Spiral and Mantle of Dread. And then I just want to get set up for a Bane coming out soon. It's just that these guys have so much health that a Bane just doesn't kill anything. Trap, I just want to make sure doesn't take any damage. So kind of put him safe, have him go late, and let's just get an improvised improvement, maybe with the trap that I start with, and we'll get a heal trap out. I also have not addressed the fact that all of my characters are wounded. That's something I'm going to need to take care of. Maybe that's a problem for the following turn? I don't know. I don't know. I have a heal trap. I'll get some heals from Snowflake this next turn. Move and heal out of Priest is really nice. That's a very good start. And I get to prevent this guy from doing his attack 8. So I like that. I maybe should have tried to save Barricade for a chance when I would get to utilize it. I also get to immobilize a Priest for the following turn. And I need to pick where I want my hazards to go. I think that's good when it comes to moving everyone. Snowflake here. Get the damage. Oh, so they are going to be able to heal. It's sad, but it's not the end of the world. So I want to position myself, I think, right here. And that will allow me to punish these guys next turn. Oh, it's really weird for the camera to not move to the monsters. Death Spiral and Mantle of Dread. And now I'm going to take an attack 6, but that's fine. Improvised Improvement this trap. And I'm just going to step back. And place a heal trap. Oh, I maybe should have thought more about where I was going, because I could be setting up a formation. I could push this guy away. It makes sense to save this for later, though, because I was about to say, I survive even a crit. And so, of course, he crits. That's a really bad time to be crit. So, if I take this damage, I have to be healed before my turn. I think I have to take the damage. I don't think I can afford to not. That's making me think that I want to run down here and use Let Them Come to heal up my kelp. That's frustrating. And then I can go faster than this guy and bane him. That's a possibility. I don't love it, but it's a possibility. Snowflake, I'm thinking I pull this guy through Hazard and into Wound Trap. And then I could just push him right back through Hazard. So he would take 4, 9, 13, 17 damage. That's really good, but 17 damage doesn't kill him. So maybe I just play it slightly more patiently. It would set me up for a storm wall. Wait, could I... If I use shifting snow, I could make a hazard here, and then I have my top, or my item. I have this hunter's necklace that I could use to do the pull rather than crosswinds. But that doesn't necessarily work. Maybe I just want to get a heal with my bottom. Remove some of these wounds. Give it to trap. And then maybe I just pull this guy through and push him away. Trap. Yeah, I can't go super fast and place a trap right here, but that would be really good, wouldn't it? Going super fast and placing a trap. I also could just exploding decoy him, and that kills. Okay. I like that idea. I also like the idea of getting an immobilized trap out in a good location. Or I could just move up and push this guy down here, and if they don't have a lot of movement, he might not be able to reach anybody. I like that. We'll go with this. Okay. Move and heal out of Priest is really good for me. Move 5 out of the Elite Guard means he's probably always going to reach someone. So I have to come down here and heal Kelp. Don't really have a choice there. I really wish that this was poisoning more than one target. I disarm him. That disarm is interesting. That disarm is really interesting. That disarm is really interesting. And the reason it's really interesting... So I'm going to move Trap to right here. And I'm going to go ahead and use this item to pull this Priest in. He suffers from the trap damage and all of this jazz. And I get to push him all the way back over there. He's nearly dead. Now, he's going to have to walk this way, which means that he's not going to get healed by this guy, and he's not going to be able to heal himself up. Because I moved Trap up, Trap is going to be able to push this guy over there. And we can make it even better. Because I got the disarm on this gentleman, I can now instead target the Elite Algox so that he doesn't get his attack 7 off. Because I can teleport here, give him 2 negative conditions, give him a poison, and bane him with Succumb to Fear. He takes his turn before this guy, and so even though this guy's healing, he'll still have suffered from the bane. Or I just target this guy to try to kill him, to like try to focus him down. The downside to going over here and targeting this guy is that I have to use my poison vial. So maybe that's enough of a reason to target this guy. Oh, no, this guy wouldn't get healed off because I would be pushing him that way. He would be healed by that one. It's fine. We'll just focus this guy as much as possible. He has 6 negative conditions, and we just got double curse in their deck, which is really good. Then here, Path of Pain. Push this guy away. And he's going to be able to reach Banner, but Banner's healthy. Man, he really only takes 4 damage from that. Feels like it should be more. And so that's going to put him down there. I kind of want to be right on this guy, I think. Maybe that's a really dumb place to be, because he could go at 8 and immobilize, or disarm me. Alright. So this guy's nearly dead. As long as he doesn't get his 23, he'll die to wound in 2 turns. If I could stun him here... What do I want? I could go for Crippling Terror to get Pierce into this guy and attack him and try to kill. I could... I like pulling multiple modifiers. I could go Crippling Terror with Skewer the Flesh, attack him twice with the Pierce. It's 2 attacks for 2. I could get one of my invisibilities or my disarms or my stun. Or if I don't get any of those, then he's immobilized at the very least. And then I could be granted movement away. I like that. I like that. I like Shifting Snow as well here. We go Shifting Snow Crosswinds. And I will teleport here with the Crippling Terror, and I can immobilize both of these elites. And then, man, if only I had Meat Grinder. Oh, Kelp teleporting here fast, Crippling Terror giving a wound to this guy, so they both, neither of them have either their shield. Skewer the Flesh to immobilize both of them, going invisible with one of my modifiers, and then Meat Grinder and backing away. That would be such a picturesque turn. Instead I can just disarm one with Rallying Cry. That's not bad. Finally, Trap. Trap cannot go fast. But I can push this guy for 8 damage. Theoretically. He's elite, so he does have Pierce on his attack. He could just kill Trap, even though I have armor. Move and heal. A little bit annoying because of this guy, but it definitely could be worse. So, first, I teleport here with Crippling Terror. I wound this guy. And now we hope to draw an invisibility. Let's attack here. I get a disarm. Oh, I get a disarm, and I'm playing disarm with Banner Spear. So now they're both disarmed, and I don't have to worry about anything. And I'll go ahead and give this guy a poison, because why not? Beautiful. Okay. Neither of them will get to attack, and they have their shield ignored. So now I don't need to use Crosswinds to get Kelp out of there. I can use Shifting Snow Top to kill this guy. It doesn't necessarily help me, though. I guess these two guys are staying still. I could use Crosswinds to move Kelp up here and attack this guy and give him the wound with Pierce. Because he's going to be healing down this way. I think I like that the most. Move up here. Wound this guy. Now I have Pierce 3 into him, so the attack 3 actually does something. Yes! Okay. Okay, that was a good turn to draw the crit. And then now I get to move, step on this heal trap that I placed earlier. And I could place the hazard under Kelp, but I don't know if I'll be able to utilize that. I think I just... Oh, no. I go here, and I make a straight line this way. And then I could Crosswinds Lifting Gust this priest. Oh, wait. No. I move here. Because I need to be able to disarm this guy with Banner, and I moved Kelp away. Oh, he's also not in range for me to have the pierce anymore. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, I just missed out on 3 damage. Hey, Tone, thank you. You're playing with 2 more friends at the moment. You really want to play Trap and make it work, but so far it's kind of frustrating. You're level 4. Trap is very... It's just very, very different, because I like to describe Trap as you're playing a tower defense, because your goal is not to, like, attack the enemies as you go and damage them and kill them. Your goal is to sit there and survive and make enemies move around in weird ways until enough time has passed that you just get to say that you win. Like, you're just going to make everything suffer damage and then it dies. But yeah, he's really hard to get the hang of. The easiest thing to do, it's very, very hard to coordinate with other people, yeah. And if you don't have, like, when you play it with a snowflake, it's very, very different, because you can just use all of your push and pull with hazards, and you're going to be really strong. Yeah, I don't even have Dismantle here, which, generally speaking, I would say is Trap's best card. But Dismantle is the main thing you want to play around, and hopefully you took Extra Teeth at level 3. Extra Teeth makes things a lot easier, along with the perks to ignore this Careful Footing. Being able to walk over traps is really, really important and really good. I keep getting text messages. Okay, so nothing is dead here yet, which is a little bit scary. These 2 guys are both poisoned and lined up in the tip of the spear if I have an ally right here. So that's pretty tempting. I have these hazards that I don't get to use with Javelin, which is sad, but it doesn't look like there's any way for me to get that to work, so I don't need to worry about it. I do have the Falcon here who's going to tank an attack, hopefully from these guards, and this guy healed up a lot is really annoying. What can I do? Kelp is really low from taking that crit. Nothing is low for me just slipping into death to try to pick up a kill. Let's see. Stormwall. I would need to be down here to make Stormwall work. I could just hit these 3, and it has Pierce, and, like, I could do the attack just going for damage. I think I like Whipping Gale more, though. I could run up here, Whipping Gale this guy, Whipping Gale this guy, Whipping Gale this guy. Up here. Yeah, that's definitely the play. Now, that might mess everything up for Banner, but maybe then I can Javelin. There we go. That's the play. That is the play for sure. So I'll just have to run through the hazard, but that's not the end of the world. I'll need to use my boots, but I do have them. Then that's setting things up. Kelp, I just really need to go fast and make sure I don't die. Since I took that crit. And then Trap, we're just going to see what we can do at 47. Oh, no. Immobilize? Oh, does that just screw everything up? You couldn't make Trap work until level 5 when you got Proficient Hunter. Yeah, I like to say that Trap has a big power spike at level 3 with Extra Teeth, a big power spike at level 5 with Proficient Hunter, and then a huge power spike at level 7 with Foxhole. Because it's like, once you hit level 3, you can start focusing on just making one really big trap and killing one enemy. And Proficient Hunter makes you make that trap way faster, and Foxhole lets you kill 2 enemies now instead of just 1. Man, this immobilized card is really, really, really unfortunate here. It's just like, it's so bad. Wait, could I? What if I boots kelp? You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna boots kelp. So we're just gonna... Oh, honestly, that damage isn't even that bad. And this one goes into the bird, which I don't mind at all. And these guys aren't attacking. The thing is that if I boots kelp, I would have to play this Tumultuous Panic loss, but I could teleport down here and prevent this priest from attacking, and then this one was hitting the bird. And then I can just move Snowflake up here and everybody gets to take the turn, or I get to hit everybody with the really good Whipping Gale exactly the way I was wanting to. Whereas this way I don't, yeah, I'm going to do it. So we just play all of this exactly the same. Because I basically kill all of them here by using boots on kelp. One, two, three, four. Why can I not teleport right here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, because my falcon's there. Duh. Didn't see it. Okay, but I'll teleport here. Because I get to wound this guy. And then immobilize him. And then teleport here. I shouldn't be able to Mantle of Dread again, should I? After one of your move or teleport abilities each turn. So yeah, I shouldn't be able to Mantle of Dread again. It doesn't matter anyway, because he's going to be disarmed, but... that's a nice little... shouldn't be there buff. Alright, just a regular +1. So, I mean, that means my deck is getting stacked in a pretty favorable manner, right? Oh, no, I drew the crit. Okay, so it's shuffled. That's fine. I think, like, playing that Tumultuous Panic loss here is a little bit painful because I would love to save it for the second room. It's such a good tool to have. But the fact that it allows my banner, my Snowflake, I was supposed to... definitely screwed up the order here, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I could have gotten off a tip of the spear, maybe. I just move here... And I think I'm shooting this elite. No, let's shoot the normal. Oh, that's a nice crit. That is a really nice crit. Now, I need to figure out exactly where I want to be standing, because I'm walking through my own hazard. I could go here. It's range 4 on Whipping Gale. So I move here. And then I'll heal Banner up. And now Whipping Gale targets here, here, here. I guess I won't get the elite. But that's okay. I pull this normal through. Oh, I take Retaliate. I pull this elite through. Where do I put him? Right here? No, I'm going to pull him here so that he dies. I get to heal and ward somebody. So that's going to go to Kelp since he's low. Kelp is also going really slow this next turn, which is actually really awkward. But that's set wind and I can storm wall and I can do it at 13 speed this next turn. That's sufficiently fast, I think. And I have exploding decoy. Oh, I drew an immobilize on this guy, so he's immobilized next turn. That's really nice. Both of these guys died a wound. This guy's immobilized. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe the best thing for Trap to do is just to move down this way and pull this priest away so that he doesn't focus Kelp, since Kelp is low. I think that's the best thing for Trap to accomplish here. So I'm just going to pull this guy down here. And now he never focuses Kelp. So 2 guys die to wound. I can just take a nap. Stormwall, I can hit both of these guys for damage. It has push. Oh. Okay, if it's the range card, though, I just move up this way so that I can push him down. And then he can't hit Kelp. Kelp is just going to go really late and probably not do much of anything. Death Spiral did not get discarded after I played it. I mean, I would love to just Bane again. Wait. Wait. Yeah, it says your next Bane ability, so surely it's supposed to go away. Like, it says it's a permanent persistent effect, but it's just your next Bane ability, so I'm sure it was supposed to be discarded. And I take a nap here. Yeah, I'm very safe. I guess the 9 initiative card could be annoying. That's the only thing. The 8... The 8 is totally fine, because he's going to hit Banner. And I don't care about being disarmed this turn at all. Because I'm long resting. And this guy was not playing the ranged card. So I'm just going to hit these two with Stormwall. I move up this direction so that they can get the 1 damage suffer. Oh, it's only 2 range on Stormwall. Okay. I would rather hit the Priest, I think. And just push him 1. And then consume the wind. And make all of them suffer. And now Kelp. So they're both already wounded. I can't get off slipping into death. I mean, I could teleport over there just to attack for 2. It seems like the best thing for me to do is just going to be to teleport this way. And then on my long rest, I can pick up one of these trophies. One of these loot bags to get a trophy. Okay, so Rallying Cry is still going to be really good. Let Them Come is probably still really valuable. Pinning Charge, I'm not so sure about. Barricade should be good. Javelin's really good. Air Support is really good. Driving Inspiration can go. Trap. I want my pushes and my pulls. I want my Improvised Improvement. I guess it could be Electrified Net. Yeah, let's just drop that. I wanted to play the Loss in the second room. Actually, yeah, I'm going to. Let's lose a different card. Boar Catcher's good. I need fast cards. I guess we'll drop Spike Pit. That's fine. It does let me relocate, which could be good. But I don't know. Okay, so I can long rest. I can long rest. Now, I could pull into this trap with Javelin. I could, like, air support Javelin and just hit this guy as hard as possible, pull him through, and make him suffer some. I wish I could barricade them, but I don't think that's possible. Tip of the Spear barely doesn't line up unless I go faster with Trap. Trap kind of needs to be standing where Banner Spear is, though. Trap's best thing... Trap could just kill this Priest. With Exploding Decoy. That seems worth it. And then I just focus on this guard. Nice. Beautiful initiatives here. So move, make heal trap. Target the Priest. He goes down. Air support, advantage. Good enough, +1. And then is this a 1 or a 2 damage trap? It's a 1 damage trap. So improvised improvement would have been nice, but I don't need it. Yeah, lifting gust just kills this guy. No, I might want to save lifting gust. Snowball, do I not need? I kind of don't need snowball. Is that heresy? I'd rather have blinding vortex than snowball. And it definitely feels to me like it's between those two cards. Slipping into death is hard to make work. I have trophies built up for Grim Trophies, which is nice. And I have a power potion. The problem is the only thing I'm really killing would be an ice pillar, but taking out like one ice pillar up here could be really valuable. Theoretically. Also, maybe the thing that I want the most out of Grim Trophies is just to be able to pull 5 modifiers, because I could get my stun or disarm or invisibility. So we drop Skewer the Flesh. Okay, so now I would love a heal going on Kelp. I don't have Regenerate. But this is a good place for enticing bait. So I'll move 3 jump and I'll place a heal trap right here. I'll just get a death spiral and slipping into death and walk through it. And I guess it's just lifting gust. I would love to do something. I would love to save that for the next room, but it's fine. And we saw his 7... Yeah, we saw his Venom Shiv, so I don't have to worry about him going faster than me. And then that just leaves Banner, who I guess is just moving towards the next room. We'll do that with Pinning Charge and Tip of the Spear. Okay, initiative works out perfectly there. Actually, I don't even need to move to the next room because everybody teleports. This is a 2 health heal. Okay, well then in that case, let's move Kelp into the 2 health heal. And I can go ahead and move Snowflake. Why didn't it let me Mantle of Dread? I moved next to this guy. It should have let me muddle him. Doesn't matter, because Lifting Gust kills. Oh, and I get to ward another ally going into the next room. Snowflake is so good. Snowflake is so good, it's crazy. Let's grab this. And heal here. Oh, I want to be opening the door on Banner. That's why I should have moved Banner. It's okay. I can open it with Snowflake. Okay, and I've healed up all the way now. So if I move 3, 1, 2, 3... Oh, that does not open the door with Shifting Snow. Okay, then I need somebody else to open. It could be Trap. Open and set an Electrified Net. And then I'll go Shifting Snow Cold Snap at 27. I'll have to use my boots, but it's not the end of the world. I can get Soul Hunger off. I could go ahead and do the Bane. Or I could just go at this initiative to teleport onto something. But then I would just be attacking to give negative conditions. Maybe I want to just do the Bane. I could use my Poison Potion, or I could use Succumb to Fear. Getting back-to-back Banes, though, could be nice. I think the following turn it's going to be Lacerating Stabs plus Grim Trophies plus Power Potion. Lacerating Stabs makes sense with the bottom of Crippling Terror rather than the bottom of Grim Trophies. We'll play Succumb to Fear and we'll play it by feel once they're in. And then I think I just want to get... I could get a late Disarm for the following turn. This could end up disastrously. Or maybe it'll be fine. So we open the door and everybody teleports in.
Clusters, you rush forward into the heart of them.
May your frozen blood sing the song of our victory.
All right, what do we have? We have a move and attack with Strengthen. We have move and attack with Disarm. We have Stand Still, attack for 6, and then disarm everything in range 2. And that's it. So, Kelp is going to get hit here for 5. This guy wants to move up and hit us. This guy wants to move up and hit us. This guy's moving for 4. I could place 3 stun traps here. No, it's range 2. I could place 3 stun traps here. And then this guy would run up this way. This guy would run up here. Ugh. Move 3, attack range 3. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3. So this guy's gonna hit Kelp. This guy's gonna hit Kelp. This guy's gonna hit Kelp. 1, 2. No, this guy's not gonna reach. So we have 2 hits going into Kelp, but I will be warded for the first. Kelp's gonna be disarmed, but I'm baning as it is. So I could go here on Trap, and then I'm stunned on, or disarmed on Trap. 1, 2, 3. If I stay where I am, or if I go, like, right here, I could put the stun traps... From right here, I could only put them here, here, there, and that's not very good. From right here, I get attacked for 5 by this guy, but I could put 3 stun traps there. That's maybe not super bad for the locations. I like the idea of not letting the elite attack. Let's come down here and place these like this. No, no, no. Snowflake can do that. Snowflake can do that. So I'm going to place my stun traps here, here, here. That means that this guy's going to see everything fully walled off, so he's just going to walk in. But that's fine. This guy has Pierce, so there's no point in me using my armor. Well, that guy crit me, so there's no point in using my armor. Alright, well, Trap is pretty dead. Yeah, and I gave that guy a chance to hit. This might not be the right positioning for Snowflake. But I feel like I like it. This guy should be running straight through and hitting Flake, right? Yeah. Okay, that's big damage. I should have thought about discarding a card first. There's one of the curses. Do I live this? Nice, okay. Saved the armor to survive an attack, so that's worth something. And I have this disarm available, so let's come down here and disarm this guy for next turn. One less thing to have to think about. And now, Kelp can stun someone. I could teleport down here and stun this guy. I could teleport with this. I wouldn't get 3 negative conditions. Unless I wanted to target this Algox. If I want to target this Algox, I don't have to lose anything. I don't have to pay the loss. I think I like that. Oh, I do have to use my poison vial. But that's fine. Oh, I guess he was already disarmed though, and now I'm stunning him. So I could get back Succumb to Fear with my stamina potion. I like Grim Trophies this next turn. I could go for this pillar. 26 health on this guy. That would mean 2 Banes to kill without him getting healed. I don't know about the odds of that. If I get back... Is it going to let me use Death Spiral again? Using Death Spiral again would be so OP. Alright, I'm going to get back Succumb to Fear because I can pull a lot of cards with Grim Trophies. And if I get my negative conditions, then I could get another Bane off. Let's just Fateful Charm and see. Next modifier is just a regular +1. Let's move it to the bottom of the deck. I don't want a +1. I want negative conditions. So we'll go Grim Trophies, Succumb to Fear. Hopefully get that off. Now, if I want to target these guys, I could use my stun traps. Oh, I'm disarmed on trap. Okay, in that case, I short rest, I run away, and I heal. And if I just place a trap here, then this guy won't run this way. Now, I could Stormwall in like a straight line here. That doesn't really get me anything. The main thing I want is more hazards out. I could Whipping Gale to pull down. I could Whipping Gale to pull into stuns, but that's using all of my stun traps just for, like... Well, I think I like that. Whipping Gale to pull into stuns. And then finally Banner. Maybe I could pull things in for a barricade. I could... Yeah, maybe I try to set up a barricade with Snowflake. I've got the Let Them Come banner as well. We're just gonna have to see what we pull. Okay, Fast Priests is annoying. But is it the end of the world? Do I need to boot Snowflake? Oh, I already boots to come in. Okay, so I could boots Kelp to try to prevent some attacks, but it's just some attacks with Curse. Oh, it's really bad for Trap, though. Let's see. This guy targets these two. This guy targets these two? Yeah, this guy targets these two. This guy targets Trap. Okay, we just let him come in. Oh, that's the elite. Block the curse. Yeah, let's block the curse. Saving that for a disarm is maybe better, but... Okay. That is a normal, so I will take that. Dang, Trap dies. And Kelp takes big damage. But now, I can get the stuns to set up for the next turn. This guy has a strength and attack 5 coming in. That's not exactly ideal. There's nothing I can do about it, though. He's always going to get it off. Okay, I get to heal an ally. And pull. I'm gonna go into Kelp, because Trap's pretty much dead. This guy... Oh, I can't pull him that way. That's okay. Oh, I got an Immobilize. Okay, so I could summon to get the barricade attack off into this guy, but it's only an attack for 3, so that's not worth anything. It's definitely best to just move here and heal Kelp and get this attack that poisons. I need to draw one of my +1 trophies. We know very little about the deck. Okay, I'm just gonna spend 3. Spending 4 maybe would be worth it. But I can wound here. And then... I guess poisoning this guy's pretty good. Okay, there's the miss. It's letting me Mantle of Dread again. It wasn't doing this the other day, was it? I don't think it was. It shouldn't. Attack the pillar. I mean, I never deal damage to any of them. Okay, there's the invisibility. That was what I wanted. If it's gonna let me Mantle of Dread, I'll take it. I'll definitely take wounds on all these guys. Oh, got my other invisibility. That's okay. So now I can pick which one of these guys I want to Bane. And we go into this guy, because he's not stunned and the other ones are. So that works out well. And then here, this guy has move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll be able to hit Banner. That's okay. Come down here, place this heal trap so that it's walled off. And then place this for Snowflake to step on next turn. We get 1 Bane off. Oh, with advantage he pulls Curse. Oh. Oh, 3 curses made Snowflake not have to lose a card. That's so good. Oh, I didn't even think about that guy. Totally forgot he was even a thing. Okay, this looks disgusting, but all 3 of the priests are stunned for this next turn, so that's something. These guards are where the issues lie. Now, I have heal traps that I can use for Snowflake. I could Storm Wall to push these guys away. Biting Frost to immobilize this guy, then back up and push this guy for 2, push this guy for 2. That seems best. Here, I just am going to try to damage somebody with the hazards that I already have. I guess alternatively, I could short rest and make more hazards. That's probably my win condition, right? Is to get more hazards out. So let's Shifting Snow rather than Biting Frost. And then now would I still want Storm Wall or something else now that I have the option? Storm Wall still seems kind of good. Kelp, I'm invisible. I don't really know what I want to do with that, though. Let's drop Death Spiral, because it's not supposed to be up. I'm going to short rest. Slipping into death is fine to lose. It's really hard to get it off here. And I can just go really late with Soul Hunger now, and I can get a Bane on something. And so we'll Lacerating Stabs. There are a bunch of negative conditions out already. I should be able to find one. Like, I can get this guy. All of these guys are stunned, so there aren't going to be any heals going off. I like that. Now, over here, I don't want to lose Javelin. And the good part about this is I'm going to take 1 extra damage on the Brittle. And now the brittle's gone. So air support is okay into this guy, but I would want lacerating stabs to have the pierce. Just running away isn't too bad. I could just immobilize this guy with resolved courage using kelp and then run away. I like that. Let's just go fast and get that going. Alternatively, I could pull one of these guys through to maybe help Snowflake. No, I like this. I like this. Okay, priests are all fast, but they're all stunned, so nothing to worry about there. I have one more stun trap I get to utilize too. I forgot about that. That Bane got that guy down to 9 health, which is pretty good. What's this guy doing? Oh, he got Two-Fisted Strike. That's a very good turn to have him not attack. Let's just go over here and pick up this chest. And go ahead and health potion. This is maybe not where I want to be, but... This is a heal trap. If I step here... and I put a hazard right here... and I push this guy this way... I don't take any damage on Snowflake. So this guy, I just push for 1 so that he'll take the suffer 1. This guy, do I push him for 2 so that he's stunned? I think I do. We should utilize this before it's too late. And then now we consume the wind to make all adjacent enemies suffer 1. I'm happy enough with that. And now trap. I can Path of Pain to push this guy away. This guy's gonna move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's gonna hit banner. I guess I could... This guy's gonna move 3. He's gonna run towards banner. What if I... Path of Pain right there? Move here. Right here. Now this is still walled off, so this guy's not gonna run in. But I can pull this guy. And he'll suffer the trap damage. Or the hazard damage. And this way he's going to hit trap, which is sad for trap. But, I mean, trap's just level 2. Him making Banner Spear not get hit, I think is more valuable than... Well, maybe not, because now he doesn't get a single more turn, and his turns are probably worth, you know, about 8 damage. Okay. Kelp gets a go, so I could go here and Bane this elite. That seems really good. Or I can Bane this priest. I like that. Let's teleport here, because I can get the muddle on this guy for a 3rd negative condition, and I can get the wound here. Oh, I didn't need 3. This is the 2 negative condition loss. But I have to have that one because I don't have any trophies. But I get the full 5 health out of the heal. I think that's worth it. Now, if it's the heal card, it's not the end of the world because they'll be healing this guy, right? Because he's missing more health. This guy's missing more health, so they would heal over here rather than this guy. He's missing 11. This guy's missing in the 20s, so everybody's healing over here. Good. Now, that means that Kelp needs to find a way to try to stay safe. I could reset the death spiral so that once I get a trophy, Succumb to Fear is better. I mean, I think I like that. I could give Pierce to Banner Spear for this turn and set Death Spiral, get more curses going in their deck. The goal is just to get it to a point where Snowflake kills everything, right? And so Lifting Gust Crosswinds, pull in this elite, push him away. He'll suffer... It's not nearly as much as I would like. Maybe I just go really late and I move out and I get a Cold Snap. I like that. Move 8... go late, move down here, make 2 hazards. That helps me group up with Banner Spear again. Banner Spear would absolutely love to disarm. Or not disarm, immobilize. This is a good turn to air support, though, if I'm playing Crippling Terror. It's a good initiative for me, too. Which means maybe air support, let them come. I like that. Banner of Valor would also potentially be a play, but I don't think... Not yet. Okay, fast attack with poison. I don't think any of my characters are next to anything. It is heal card out of the priest, but like I said, all of them should be healing this guy. Right? I need to make sure that they're all in range to heal that guy. So I can get the Death Spiral. Does that mean that I want to teleport here? This way none of the priests move and they all heal this guy. And then this one dies to the Bane. I think that's the right play. And Mantle of Dread doesn't do anything here. But that's definitely the right play to teleport right there. This guy hits Trap. Sorry, Trap. They all stand still. This guy's going to hit Kelp. Ooh, I can push him away? Yeah, let's push him away so that I don't get this brittle. It's a pretty good use of that item. Now, I have Pierce 5. Get closer and Pierce 5 targeting anything in range of Kelp. Oh, this guy doesn't have a negative condition. And that guy's Bane, so he's going to die anyway. I guess I attack this guy. Yeah, 1 damage. I mean, it's nice to deal damage through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shield. Not the end of the world. Because the priests all should heal this guy. Beautiful. Okay, that's 1 enemy dead. That's also 1 trophy. Although this guy got healed a bunch. That's kind of unfortunate. But Snowflake now is much more set up than it was a second ago. This is a very good hazard field. And trap Astala. And I left behind a 2 health heal trap. We can still utilize. Okay, so Javelin, I could pull this guy down and get some damage on him. I have an Immobilize with Pinning Charge. That feels pretty valuable. Kelp. I just have the 1 trophy. But I have Death Spiral. That means that I can move and Bane this priest. I mean, that's definitely the play. It's definitely the play. Alternatively, I could play the Crippling Terror loss and pay the trophy, and I get 8 damage plus Immobilize on this guy, push him over that way. I love the idea of keeping Kelp alive, though. Probably not. But possibly. If that's the play, I mean, Whipping Gale seems like it could be good here. What card do we get? Ooh, Heal out of Priests. That is beautiful. Oh, that's so beautiful. Ranged card out of Ice Speaker. I don't know what or if that changes or does. Move and melee out of these guys. Okay, so I immobilize this guy. I disarm him. That's actually a lot better than just getting immobilized would have been. And then I think I want to just pull this guy to right here. And I'll go ahead and shield 2. No. I'm going to be brittled next turn. So I'll shield 2 next turn. Now, Kelp, what is this guy doing? He has move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm full health. Oh, this guy also gets to move and hit me. So, these guys... Huh. Given that the priests aren't doing anything this turn, I actually think it's best to move down here. And go ahead and bane this guy. Now, I don't have any trophies on Kelp, and I'm not getting any anytime soon. But I've already gotten off like 4 banes in this room. And I'm just going to move down here, heal myself, and get off as much damage as I can. Get to heal an ally, that's not bad. Now, if I just pull this guy 1, he's not going to reach anybody, because he wants to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to get over to Kelp. This guy, I want to pull him away from the priests so that he doesn't get any heals from them. And then this guy, I could pull him in. He would be ranged attack with immobilizing Snowflake. If I pull him, he suffers 1 more damage. He would suffer 5 damage. Then I would be immobilized, but I'm just lifting gusting this next turn. I think that this was right. I think I made a good play here. I can go at 16 and immobilize him this next turn. Oh, I can go... Yeah. This is really good. It's really, really good. Oh, okay. He stepped off the hazard, but that's not the end of the world. That guy goes around. We get suffer from the Bane. We survive. And then it's move and heal. And add bless. So he's going to remove the poison and the wound there. That's annoying. No, I need Kelp to move to get tip of the spear. We got the death spiral. Okay. I need a trophy. I need a trophy, because Crippling Terror's top would be kind of nice here. Lacerating Stabs is like, it's almost okay. Okay, 1 hazard plus 1 wound tick kills this guy. So, Lifting Gust crosswinds. Push this guy with Lifting Gust, pull this guy with crosswinds. It's not amazing, but it works. On Banner... Yeah, I mean, this definitely feels 1 at this point. I just need to bring it home. I'm probably not getting any more Banes off with Succumb to Fear, right? I have Lacerating Stabs bottom with Crippling Terror top. I need these guys to have a little bit less health, though. I don't want to lose... Yeah. Well, those were definitely the 2 cards I wanted to lose the least. I guess I can Grim Trophies top to pick up a trophy. And then just add Pierce to my allies. I think it just wasn't going to be amazing no matter what happened. I could move Kelp here, and then I would have a tip of the spear. And then I run this way with Barricade. It's just so little damage on the attack. Poisoning everybody with Let Them Come would be kind of nice. I just dropped it, though. Air support's not bad. Pinning charge isn't bad. I guess I just want to get over this way. I really want to go invisible. Okay, I can Crippling Terror to run down this way. Oh, I should have gone at 20. This is fine. I'm going to go super fast here. I'm just going to grab this trophy. And then just teleport down here. And maybe going super fast wasn't the play. Attack with Pierce. Ooh. I could kill this guy? Oh, that's really nice. Okay. Killing that guy's really nice, because now I don't have to commit any of Snowflake to get him. Which gives Snowflake more options on its turn. I'm just going to run down here. I have to take the hazard damage. Wait, did I have jump boots? No, I didn't have jump boots. Okay. These guys are both going to hit Kelp. This guy's going to hit me. Attack for 5. I could theoretically survive it. I also could pull a disarm with this attack for 2. No. I got another shield. That's fine. I don't mind being disarmed. That's fine. I don't mind being blessed. Well, but now I might. Now I mind. Oh, the muddle? Okay, we dropped Death Spiral. Okay. Now, Crosswind's Lifting Gust is really good. So I can get 12 damage into one of these guys. Or I could straight kill one. Let's pull this elite here. Can't move. Now I could push this guy away. Or I could kill this elite. He hasn't had his turn yet, though, so let's go ahead and kill him. And now I want to just Lifting Gust Crosswinds again. Yeah, I'm just going to short rest. Okay, yeah. Kelp goes down. I can long rest this turn to tank a hit. That's okay. We just need to be enabling Snowflake. You just created a Kelp with 4 starting perks. You chose the 2 starting trophies and advantage while invisible. Yeah, that is a good start. That is a good start. Okay, I'm in this barricade formation. I guess it's actually really not all that good. It's just a wound. I don't want to lose Crosswinds. Whipping Gale also wasn't ideal, but I guess Storm Wall is decent here. Yeah, Whipping Gale really hurts, because I need these priests to get closer so that I can pull them in, and Whipping Gale would have been the way to do it. But that's okay. I'll just go after Banner and Stormwall these two. These are fast and going into Kelp. Yeah, they both go into Kelp, which is really nice. Oh, but now I don't get the formation. That's okay, because I can immobilize this guy. And then I'll just back away. And then here, I get to push these two. Oh, this guy's gonna get to hit me. Consume the wind, make a couple things suffer a little bit. And now heal myself and hope I survive? Probably not. Oh, he sees this hex. That's beautiful. Okay, now Whipping Gale is, like, infinitely what I want. But something will get closer and I'll be able to Javelin. And then I need to move out of the way. Yeah, Lifting Gust Crosswinds. It just plays itself. Oh, that guy suffers and dies. Beautiful. Pull this guy in. And then this guy dies, and now it's just the 2 priests. Which, unfortunately... Oh, they see this hex, right? So they're just going to move towards that? Let's just get crosswinds back then. Unfortunately, they're faster than Banner. But yeah, they can't get me from either of these, so they want to move towards this. So I just do nothing. And I can long rest, and I can just crosswinds. Ooh, shifting snow crosswinds. Okay, they're gonna get a lot of attacks. That's unfortunate. I don't need cold snap anymore. Or pinning charge. And this guy sees that hex, so I don't think he gets attack. Nice. And so now I pull... Let's pull this guy, because then I can make them both suffer with shifting snow. Oh, maybe I can't. Because I have to move this one away from this guy. But I can just move that one. And move this one here. And that makes it lined up easier for me to get that elite. And it's looking pretty free from this point. I'll boost up damage on air support and target that guy, and I should kill him with damage. Oh man, I really wanted Lifting Gust plus crosswinds. That's actually really awkward now. Okay, I can push him into Wound Trap. I could jump behind and push him with Storm Wall. I could pull him down with Javelin. Step, pull... and then push with Lifting Gust after. Move and heal, okay. So I really need this air support to kill. But a 0 is enough. That is beautiful. And now make him suffer, he'll heal. Alright, and one more does it. This level always looks absolutely terrifying when you open the door, but whenever you have a snowflake, it's like... it's not that bad. Okay, I think I kill him here. Because I'm faster on Banner Spear, and I just step right there. And then on Snowflake, I can come over here. And I can use Shifting Snow. And he's going to move towards Banner, because Banner was faster. And then he'll suffer the 2 damage and die. And that is that. And that's definitely a good stopping place for me. I think I'm just going to call it right now, and I will figure out the town stuff next time. So we get to play Gaps in the Road. I still need more wood. I got a lot of gold here on Banner, so Banner might retire. I never killed an elite. I never picked up loot after killing something. I definitely killed more than 3 enemies. Oh, I ended with more than 3 health. Man, I wonder if I could have stepped into a hazard. I could have stepped into a hazard. That's alright. 149 damage dealt by Snowflake. That 43 is not accurate at all for Kelp, because we did way more than 4 Banes. I got off like 6 or 7 Banes in that scenario. So, it was like 100 damage with Kelp.
It's one thing to fight a...
But that gives us 1 easy level. And then I think after that we get to play levels I've never done before in digital with the...
You're not even half...
with the Algox quest line. And I can upgrade the library again, and we'll unlock a new character. I might be able to sell enough stuff on Banner to retire. I might have to brew some potions, but I'm fine with doing that. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. Have a good day, everybody.